If you're a creative and you also have a daytime job, you know how it feels like to trying to balance your creativity, like making it your income or like increasing your revenue streams and stuff, but at the same time also prioritizing your rest, because you know that you get like more inspired insights and stuff when you like don't force yourself. And this is the point where I'm at, where I'm trying to allow myself the rest, because it's like a full-time because it's a full-time office job. And yeah, here I am like going on my daily coffee run, which I recently replaced actually, because I think I was just like, you know, like my adrenals needed like a little bit of rest. But yeah, in this week, I think it was like a week and a bit, I actually went to the music studio quite a lot. And my music studio is kind of cool because it's like a credit system. So the credits that you don't use at the end of the month, they evaporate. So it's kind of like a cool thing to just get you into a space and just create. But like I'm learning on just not forcing myself to finish things, but just sitting with them and see what comes up. And it's so much more fun with them. And then they, like, you know, it's like a pregnancy. Like once it's finished, but you can't force it to be finished before the 9 months. You know what I mean? Not that it has to take 9 months, but you know the concept. So yeah, like I'm doing like little things that keep me inspired, like keep my vibe light. And this is actually like right after work this day, I went to the music studio, like one of the first days, because I signed up again like very recently. I just made it into the recording studio. Oh my god, I'm so blue. The battery is dying. Is it? And now I have to figure out like how to set things up. Okay, maybe I'm gonna vlog like another day. Oh shit.
My spirit on fire, my body on fire. I like to elevate, and you are like my frequency. It just gets to me. I'm so myself, and body I like my vibe. You are like my frequency. It just gets to be me, just gets to be here. Do as I please, making up realities. I do. Channeling divine, feminine energy, moving this vessel, clearing my channel, moving my vessel, now I show how body all this divine. Como me muevo, ay, como me muevo, así,
You know, the weirdest shit is with like being creative or like making songs or like whatever, that sometimes I love it. Oh god, I look like such an egg. Sometimes I just like, you know, I listen to it, like I think last time I filmed I was like, oh, it's so cool. So basically sometimes I love it and then sometimes I hate it. But yeah, it's Sunday, I got my coffee people. And I'm gonna yeah, I don't know, like I'm gonna work on it and see if I can make it so I love it again. Why is it so small? Oh, because this is connected. Focus on me, please. No, I'm not focus on myself. Yeah, so the goal is to make it how I love it, and like I would love to finish it now. Like I have 4 hours. I haven't been in here in 4 hours since I like signed up again, you know. It was, like for 4 hours. So yeah, I'm just gonna give myself extreme creative freedom, and feel free to change stuff that I did before, even if I loved it before, you know, like feeling free to change things up again. And yeah, see what happens, see what happens. Okay. Oh, that's it. So I'm literally like I re-recorded like some little bits, and it made such a difference, you know, like just like tiny bit, and I'm like, oh wow, now I love it again. It's like proper split personality. Oh god, I'm such an egg. what am I doing? What am I saying? I don't know. Oh yeah, so basically I'm just editing. So like the tiniest thing can literally change everything, because I just added like some other, like, you know, slightly different vocals, like, but like just like an ad, you know. I didn't even replace it with much, like just like a little bit that I didn't like, I think. And sometimes it's also hard to establish, you know, why you don't like something and like what you like, what you don't like. But yeah, exactly. So now like I love it again, but now I just have to like edit it properly. And like it's crazy because I've been working on this for like a year already, right? And it's a bit like, oh. But like because my laptop broke down, then I had to stop working on it. That's why it's taking so long. But it's like divine alignment, I think. Yeah, I'm quite sure, because I added so many things that I wouldn't have added and changed, I think, if I would have finished it last year. But look, now I'm editing it. Like I switched off the melodies that I added, like just with the drums, to just edit the vocals by themselves and cut out like the like stuff like that, or like, you know, room noise, or because I drained it a bit last time, I think I drained it in reverb. And I think I have to do this with my small headphones, with these ones, because the speakers, they make everything sound 10 times more nice, you know. And I'm like, oh yeah, and then I listen on them and then I was like, oh. So I prefer editing on them so it sounds good on these ones, right? Because I feel like most people listen with like these, or like on the phone or something. And for some reason I hear more with them as well. So that's what, oh yeah, I wanted to show you.
My body, your fat. My thoughts flow like water. My heart is so light, like yeah. Feeling so in line, so body, soul and mind. I found my
yeah, exactly. So basically I just added yeah, so I just added the easy, and it makes such a difference. And then I also added like rather than singing some bits, I like talked them. But yeah, like small little things make a big difference, and it's nice. Yeah. And you know what? Like I had like a guy, like I had someone inquiring. You know how I keep on saying I want to perform, that's the next step, blah blah blah. And then he offered me that, you know, and then I said no. And I'm like, what's the self-sabotage? But I think I was just not ready, you know, because it would have been so much in advance. And in my head I'm always like, oh, by then I'm gonna be like famous and get like higher fees. But the fee was alright, but the thing is, it's in Las Vegas, right? So then Las Vegas, like, you know, I have to put like, probably all the money goes towards like the hotel and like the flights and stuff, which is fine, you know what I mean. But then I was like, no, like, because I didn't feel ready. I'm like, oh, I want to bring my own DJ, I want to practice, I want to blah 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 blah. But now I'm back in the music studio, right? So I did practice already, like you know how it would sound like. And then I'm like, I can have one of their DJs. I just tell them next song. You know, like I can prepare everything like myself, you know what I mean? Like I didn't, like, I don't know why I said no. And then like I think, yeah, I said no, and then I asked for a higher price, and then he asked, and he was so good at getting back, and it took me so long to reply back to him and stuff. And then I said, he said, oh, what price would you do it for? Basically that was 2 months ago. And then he said, oh, let me check with the team and get back to you. And then I thought he never replied again, but it's just I never seen his reply again, because his reply was like, because now I just checked, I don't know, because I'm just chilling here, you know. Like I'm kind of like, but that's the beautiful thing of allowing space, because you get like, you know, stuff. And then I was thinking, oh, because in my head I'm like, the next step is my, like, is to perform. I just checked my emails, I searched for like the name of the thing, right? And then I found that email and it was unopened as well, and I never opened it. And then I opened it now and it said like, oh yeah, the max they can do is this and that amount of money, you know, like. And then I was, and now because I'm at a different point that I was 2 months ago, because I actually, like, now I'm back in the music studio, right? Now I'm back into creating, I'm, you know, like everything has settled down, like I have, like, you know, my flat, like everything is like good. And now I'm actually like craving stuff like that again, you know, like really like being on set or shooting or whatever, like that lifestyle, you know. 2 months ago I didn't know where I was gonna be like now, but now I'm in a place where I'm like, yeah, actually I do feel like I can, oh god, look, I look like such an egg. And then it's like I don't know what to do. It's so hot in here. I thought it was gonna be cold, because usually it's cold, because like in the other studio, like the one that I used to be at last year, like the other branch, like you had the remote control, you know, but I've like checked a couple of times, but like you don't have it here. I do not understand. If I would have known, I would have gotten an iced coffee, but I didn't know. I thought I needed the comfort and the warmth of a hot one with vanilla and, like, you know, all the shaky shakes, except for the chocolate, because sometimes chocolate powder is not vegan. But I know, like, I think Starbucks chocolate powder is vegan, but I don't know if it's the same chocolate powder that they then put into the shaker, you know what I mean? But yeah. Oh, the color combination is nice, right? Like with the blue and the thing. Okay, I start working on the songs. I got like, oh my god, yesterday was the 18th, right? And Russ's album came out. And usually like I forgot about it, and like I don't know, but like then Spotify suggested it, and then yesterday when I was moving my flat around, I remembered. And I listened to it while I was moving it around. It was such a nice vibe, you know. It's like a whole, I feel like the whole album is like a spiritual awakening kind of thing. In the beginning it's very like heavy and stuff, and then like the last two songs or 3 or something, like they're like my favorites. Oh yeah, so then, and then also Mellow, like the one that I did the collaboration with for Air, like he also had a new release, like an album, like a whole album, like what? I listened to his one as well, and then like the combination of the two kind of inspired me, you know, because I would love to do one as well, but like I'm still working on so many old songs. To finish them. So now I wanna, and then I listen to my, because you know sometimes you listen to your stuff and then you hate it, and then I think that was in the last vlog or the last clip, when I listen to like other people's creations and stuff, sometimes it makes me like my own more, you know, because I'm like, oh yeah, I also want mine to be out there. It's getting hot in here. I can't wait to perform and stuff, you know, like music videos, and then I can be like I asked if she can check what yeah, it smells like alcohol in here, like whiskey. But I asked her if she can adjust the temperature, and she said she can't because like you know, like something is off with that studio. And then she moved me to my favorite one. Like this is the one like I prefer, but like I didn't realize it was free. I think when I booked it, it wasn't free, but maybe somebody cancelled the time. But it smells like whiskey. Oh, nice. Oh, fresh air, fresh air. Okay, I think we shall start working on some música. This is the toilet. This is a light. This is fake plants. This is the way outside. This is the microwave. This is Monita checking if there is any humans who could perceive her weird behavior. This is, oh, that's like a cool floor mat. Oh, you can't see, but it's like a cassette. I don't know how you say it. This is to open. Then we push open. And then, so this is a podcast studio. And this is actually an office building. As you can tell, it feels very formal. And this is me leaving the studio half an hour earlier because oh my god, I went down like a rabbit hole. Like not a rabbit hole, but I went down my own TikTok, and like some of the stuff is just so great. Wait, humans, I'm walking past humans, and then okay. Oh yeah, I went down my own TikTok account, like all the way down. Like not all the way, but like some of the stuff I can't watch. Like I'm literally like physically, I'm like because you can tell sometimes I had the wrong intentions, you know, because I was like, I needed kind of like money, and then I tried to grow my playlist or whatever. But that's why the right intention is like so important. But some of them, I look at them, I'm like, wow, they're so cool. And I was so skinny, and oh my god, I'm so excited to become like more skinny again. Okay, it's too many humans. Shy. But yeah, I'm going home, and I'm so excited to become skinny again because I've seen the TikToks, and I'm like, wow, I look so pretty. And not that I'm not pretty now, you know, but like knowing that I can actually look like that is like, wow, like so cool. So I'm like super excited. Pretty.